We go to a very tight C division, and we go to the current number 4 and 2 teams. It is MVD as they'll take on the Storm Surge. Welcome to the RBHL. Daniel Wilson here. Well, after a great playoff run by MVD, they fell short to the Zombies, who retained their title. But it is going to be quite an effort from all teams, as everyone's looking so much closer. MVD has had a more powerful defense. Storm Surge has added some key pieces to their offense. So this really is who has the better side. So it really will come down to how well the MVD can play in their defensive zone and whether they can spin things around the other way. We'll go to the breakdown. We'll start with MVD. We talked about how Michael Stanley has been one of the big additions to their lineup. He currently is in a tie for the top spot on their points leaderboard, having 3 points along with Jeremy Ritter, who also has 3. John Wolf, who is expected to be in the net, he is on the runner. We usually know him for being a goaltender in B Division. He's here as a runner today. Brooks Dove, who has a goal this season. Galappo in the net, and he's having one of his better seasons, holding a 1.5 goal against average. So we'll see if they can add some depth scoring to that. They already are looking strong early this season. For MVD, I am going to go to Christopher Brown, who has an assist so far, but he did score his first goal last season. We all saw that during the playoffs. And it's going to be down to whether he's going to have a breakout season here. And I got a feeling that he has it in him. Currently, both goals from MVD belong to Dylan Simpson. And both of them have come on special teams, which last year was a weakness. Now seems to be a strength to them. As we go into the stats for the MVD, they've scored a shorthanded and a power play goal. So is this going to be what's going to turn to MVD? We'll find out as the ball drop is next.
Officials for this game: Wild Blue at center, Chris Valley on the boards. MVD currently in the 4th spot, the Storm Surge at number 2. But as mentioned earlier, this is a very close division as we get underway. As Autumn Coward sends it back, Brooks Dove has to watch his back as someone chases him down, as that gets knocked down by Matt Decker. Goes back to Brooks Dove, off of Simpson, who will throw it into the corner. Rebound attempt gets blocked by Coward. Coward attempts to clear, try to go for Sikorsky, but a little out of reach. Will it? They're going to wave it off. They're going to let him play on. Sikorsky behind the net, up against one of the best goalies in the C Division, Taylor Kyer. As Simpson plays it directly off the safety screen. That gives Jeremy Ritter a chance, but hey guys, the net is down the other way. Not that kind of net. As that goes back to Okun. Chased down by Wilson Dove. Dove around the boards. Has no one on the other side. Simpson moving in. Brooks Dove right on top of them, and here they come the other way. It's thrown on net, and Galappo makes the cover. And a little playful gesture by Autumn Coward at center. And Josh Waters in his second game has yet to get on the score sheet as it'll be picked up. And out it goes by Michael Schmick. Left boards. There's a shot. It goes off a body. Rebound attempt. Not available. Cleared away by Riggy. Wolf will take a look. And Riggy. Hadn't seen her with that kind of speed. As it goes back behind the net. Storm Surfer down. Riggy. Hadn't seen her with this. Such aggressive forechecking. As that shot goes off the blocker of Kyer. Second chance goes high. Lacasse attempted to clear. Riggy gets there, but Schmick will try to keep it in. Kicked right back. And Daniel Decker will just clear the zone. Wolf takes a look. Riggy once again on that forecheck. Schmick pushing against the boards, trying to get around. Looking for a wraparound, has nothing available. Goes off to the right shot. Second chance from Stanley goes wide. Another chance, it goes off a body, and Ellington unable to finish. Off of Kyer again, and Decker plays it off to Lacasse, who will clear. A couple of opportunities by the Storm Surge from Michael Stanley and Mike Ellington as that goes all the way down for icing. Michael Stanley, as mentioned, he has 1 goal, 2 assists, and is currently tied with Jeremy Ritter on points. Ellington has yet to get on the score sheet this season. As it goes off of Ritter, back to Wilson Duff, who will wrist one on and stopped by Kyer. And the MVD will get this opportunity to make a full line change after that icing. One by MVD into the corner and try to play back to Mel Lewis. Plays it off the ceiling. MVD has been hitting on a lot of nets, just the wrong one as Kyer makes another stop from Wilson Dove. As it goes back to Wilson Dove again on the high circle. Now to Brooks Dove. He'll throw one on off the end boards. Backhanded up and will be cleared by Simpson. The push back by Brooks Dove, but Simpson puts it back looking for Christopher Brown, but he'll take a shot instead, and Galapa with the save. Brown with a couple of poke checks. They battle along the boards and now in front of the Storm Surge bench as it goes off the end boards off the back of the net. Storm Surge will turn it around, clear down, and this will not be ice. Well, nope, they are going to call the icing. That was in the gray area. Kyer was thinking about covering it up, but left it alone, and it'll be an icing against the Storm Surge. It gets tied up and back over. Here's Matt Decker. Gets blocked by Jeremy Ritter. Ritter along the right boards. Try to throw it across. Can't find one. From a wide angle and stopped by Kyer with the stick down low. Attempted clear. Kept in at the line by Coward. Brown for MVD through neutral. The old game.
Behind you.
Covered in a sea of black as it comes out to the slot and pushed off the end boards. Looking for a centering pass to Grant Alexander. Kept in by Matt Decker. Alexander sitting in the slot but covered by 2 black jerseys. In the meantime, Lacasse tries to pass it down. Now getting tied up with Autumn Cowart. Alexander trying to look for something. He kicks it away instead. Almost had Lacasse. Goes back to the left corner. Moving in is Wilson Dove as he takes out Lacasse. Trying to center one up. Alexander can't find one as Storm Surge looking to make a change, and they did get Sikorsky at the right time. That goes for icing. They did get one change successfully before the icing, but everybody else has to come back. So for Storm Surge, Adam Sikorsky is the only fresh body. Won by MVD, but it's going to come out of the zone. Okun takes a look at Sikorsky, who's going to race this down. Sikorsky on the right board has an option for Schmick behind him, instead goes ahead. Centering up and off of Lewis. Lewis attempts to clear, Schmick intercepts, and a shot gets blocked. Simpson on the right boards. Try and pass through center, looking for Daniel Decker, goes off it, and will be down the floor. Riggy on pursuit. He's already had an aggressive forecheck this period. John Wolf behind the net. We usually know him as a goaltender in B division. Here's a runner. Here's Simpson from the high circle. Shot, and that one just misses. Sikorsky crosses to Ellington. 2-on-2. From the right circle, he'll try shot, glove save, and it pinballs around. It hit glove, blocker, helmet, and out. In the meantime, Simpson the other way. Shot, he scores! Dylan Simpson comes all the way back and gives MVD the 1-0 lead. But it all started with some pinball action all around. Taylor Kyer went off his glove, his blocker, and his helmet. But Simpson found an open lane for the breakaway. Brooks Dove. He'll try to stretch it out of the reach of Schmick. Matt Decker tries to clear, kept in, shot is blocked by Decker. Trying to go for Lacasse, overshoots, over to Brooks Dove, but it goes right by him. Turns to a 2-on-1. Josh Waters with a shot into the corner. 3:30 left in the period, they get tied up. Centering pass, Waters back to Lacasse, shot by the net. Brooks Dove will clear, but no, they're gonna wave it off. They say it was touched. Moving in is Sarah Williams, and taken out of the play was Lacasse. Ritter on the half-end boards. Stanley looking for a centering pass, just out of the reach of Ritter. Back at the point, shot is blocked. Sarah Williams attempts to clear, blocked, comes back to Matt Decker. And it goes back to Lacasse, trying to tie up as he does get it away. That was definitely a high stick on Brooks Dove, and they will call a penalty against the Storm Surge. Brooks Dove going to the box for a high stick. That was an easy call for official Chris Valley.
High stick.
The MVD has already scored one power play goal this season. And as mentioned, Dylan Simpson is the only one who has scored goals for MVD. And with that most recent goal becomes his third. As it goes around to Grant Alexander. Tries to send one up and just partially blocked by Cowart. Back to Okun. To Lewis. At the center point. He'll wrist one on, blocked by Cowart. Tie up. Trying to look for Simpson. Sikorsky attempts to clear, he will get it. Taylor Kyer will drop it off to Sam Okun. Less than 2 remaining in the period. 50 seconds left on the power play. Taking her time, and now will slap one ahead. Was looking for Christopher Brown, but got interrupted by Sikorsky. He'll be sent down the floor by Ritter.
30.
Bell Lewis waiting for his team to arrange, now plays off the boards. Trying to look for Alexander, who gets tied up with Autumn Cowart. Does gain the zone. Brown with control, shot by the net. Sikorsky with 20 seconds left to kill on that penalty. He feels no pressure, just waiting for that time to wind down. You see MVD just standing still. And now he'll clear down. Now race for, oh, look out here, 2-on-0. Shot, save, and another shot off the post. Taylor Kyer once again comes up big. Centering pass intercepted by Lewis, intended clear, blocked by Ritter. Back to the point. Cowart with a shot, blocked, tries again. Gets blocked by Alexander. Ritter with control in the left circle. Poked away by Lewis, and they clear. Brown up to Simpson. And tie up away from the play. Another shot and another block by Cowart. Everyone comes together. And now off a couple of bodies and out. But here comes Ritter. Partial break shot, he scores! Jeremy Ritter with his third of the season, and we're tied up. It was an onslaught by the Storm Surge, looking to answer after that power play goal. Shot after shot, and even one spectacular save by Taylor Kyer, but it was only a matter of time before Ritter got there. And now he will take the team lead on points with 4. With 20 seconds left, Wolf sets up looking for Stanley. Knocked back by Daniel Decker. And offside as Ricky was a few steps ahead.
Guys, get a shot.
Tie up. Goes back to Brookstuff, up to Stanley. Has 5 seconds left. Does he have enough time? Goes back to Brookstuff, and he'll lose control. They will not have enough time. And that is the period. 1 goal aside from Simpson and 1 from Jeremy Ritter. We are tied at 1 after 1. And we are back underway in the second period. That goal by Ritter is actually the first point for a rookie player, Rebecca Sensi. As it goes back to Wolf, so that's her first career RBHL point. Schmidt down over to Decker, who tries to clear. Ellington with a wrist shot off the post. That one had Kyer beat.
We're gonna run it off. I know, doing it on purpose. Okay.
If you're wondering why that clock ran a couple of seconds, because they were a little late starting the clock, so they're making that up. It goes back to Sikorsky. Shot is blocked. Back in the top of the slot, Sikorsky tries to hold it in, but out it goes. Brookstuff will chase it down.
Forward.
And aside from Senzi, there is one other addition to the Storm Surge roster. That's Greg Jorgensen, who's had a couple of games, but they're going to say it was tipped, so we play on. Trying to cross over to John Wolf, but covered well. As misplay by Galappo, he does get it away. And there is a delayed call coming up. It will be against MVD. The call is interference.
You okay?
Right here.
Oh, sweet.
What's the last name?
What's your last name?
Miller.
Miller. Yeah. Sorry, fellas.
So Storm Surge will have their first power play. They have yet to score one this season.
What's your number? 10.
It's back to the corner. Mel Lewis attempts to go around to Lacasse and collides with Jorgensen as it goes back over to the corner. Wilson Dove trying to get control and now plays around the boards for Sikorsky. Coward tries to send down low for Ritter. Gets interrupted by Lewis back in the corner.
One behind.
They go in front of the Storm Surge bench and it will be cleared down by Simpson and Galapo. Going to swat it across to Jorgensen. They'll just play it down to the right wing in the corner, back behind the net. Ritter looking for a wraparound, went off his stick. And they had to be careful on that change and just barely got it legal. As Brooks Dove will retain control, 30 seconds left on the power play. Shot into the corner. Lewis will take control and will loft it out one more time. 20 seconds, time for at least another rush by the Storm Surge. Sikorsky. But it's backhanded in. But I think Lacasse is going to get there in the corner first. 10 seconds left. As it's sent all the way down off of Galapo. 5 seconds left. This penalty is going to be over. And Miller is out of the box.
Give me a wing, too. Another wing.
Brooks Duff to the right. Jeremy Ritter centers and almost had something there. Shot and that's blocked. And a shot from Cincy and that's saved by Kyer. Won by MVD, went off of Okun. Attempted clear, gets blocked. The shot, oh, that hit something. I don't know. I think it did hit Kyer, but deflected off something else. Apparently got him in the mask, and he is forced to make another save. The current shots are 11-5 in favor of Storm Surge. There's a tie up on the draw. Kyer already down in his butterfly, but they will clear from Daniel Decker. Galapo will drop it off.
Good pressure.
We'll try and play off to the right. Back down low. Take it back behind his own net. Senzi will take control. Popped up, went off of Mark Williams. Finished off by Catherine Riggy. Storm Surge will restart their attack. Schmick gains his own and a sea of red and a glove saved by Kyer, and he'll just take the draw.
Hey, Chris, go. Go for Dan.
Exactly 4 minutes gone in the second period as that draw goes back to John Wolf. Trying to find his way around. Christopher Brown gets blocked. Back to Cowart. Will just send it off the left corner. Around for Schmick. Looking forward for Stanley. Stanley will cycle to the corner. Now sends it across. Wolf with a lot of space. Shot wide of the net. Rebound attempt. Can't find the ball. Stanley goes from the circle. Backhand gets blocked. As it's lofted, but it will be an icing against MVD.
Good play, reset.
Won by Storm Surge. Quick shot, and that one hits something on the way. Looks like it hit Sarah Williams. She's shaking her hand. They have got an unpadded part of her glove as it comes back down to Galappo. Galappo has to make a decision. Now gets it off to Wolf. And that shot goes wide of the net. Alexander tries to set her up. Nothing available. Back to Coward for Storm Surge in the left corner. Goes out to Ritter. Interrupted. Enters up. Turns it over to Wolf. 3-on-2 for Storm Surge. Ritter goes right to Wilson Dove with a shot, and that's wide. Stanley in front of his own bench. Moving in is Simpson. Looking for centering pass. Gets blocked by Williams. Is still on the floor. And you can tell that she's favoring her left hand. But she's going to play through it as that comes out.
Sarah, come on, Sarah.
Race down, Galappo. Send it around. But Cash trying to set her up, and it's blocked by Ritter. It'll drop to Wolf. Pressured by Miller. Miller gets it, centers up, and it could not find Simpson. Stanley centers for Ritter, gains his own, but good block on the back check. Sikorsky turns around, and a low roller shot saved by Kyer. He'll hang on with 3:47 left.
You need ice? You need ice? Get some after.
Won by MVD, and Lewis will send it around. Lacasse off the boards. Does not clear zone, but it doesn't matter. They do get it across that center line. Storm Surge reset. Barrel goes up and intercepted by Okun. Almost got stripped by Ellington. Will be finished off by Simpson. He'll be lofted up. And Jorgensen will just backhand it and finds the scorekeeper's table and keeps it in. And a chance for Ellington. Overran it a little bit and takes a wide angle shot stopped by Taylor Kyer. It's won by Storm Surge. Sikorsky tries a shot, gets blocked. Ellington on the right boards. Tries to wrist one on. It's wide of the net off the backboards. Picks up his own shot. Brooks Dove will just wrist one, tip, and he scores! Adam Sikorsky tips it in. Storm Surge take the lead. Good saucer pass by Brooks Dove, and saw Adam Sikorsky sitting right there. It's very hard to react to those. Just great placement of that pass. It's picked up. And here's Senzi. Tries to set her up, and on the line! I'm not sure if it had Wilson Dove, but she was close to getting her first goal. Back to Wilson Dove, tries a shot blocked, and Brooks Dove misfires on the second attempt. Goes to Wilson Dove, and he misses badly into the corner. by a good 15 feet. As it goes around for Daniel Decker. Off the end boards, covered by Brookstuff. Sends it around the boards, nobody there. But Waters does keep the play going, but has to give it up. Wolf trying to clear, it's off to Schmidt. It's trying to get around Lewis at neutral. Lewis will pick it up. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in the second. He'll just wrist one into the corner. Brookstuff. Press go for Zenzi. From the top circle, wrist on his shot, and it's blocked and snared out of the air on the deflection, and Kyer keeps this one a 1-goal game.
Blocked it right into the goalie.
Won by Storm Surge, quick shot, and that's blocked. Ellington on the left corner, drops back, poke check, down low. Stanley, covered by Miller, now tries to cross over to Coward at the right point. Taking her time with 90 seconds left, shot is blocked, rebound attempt, and that got tipped as well. And now contact along the boards, penalty is coming up against MVD. So the Storm Surge are going to go back on the power play. That penalty is boarding. And it's going to be Miller back to the box again, his second. Storm Surge were unable to convert the first time around, so they'll get a second chance.
All right, one more pro and you're done.
It's back to Sikorsky. His shot is, they score! Deflected in! Might have gone through Ritter. And the Storm Surge take a 3-1 lead. They're actually going to give it to Sikorsky. So for Sikorsky, that would be his first point of the season. It goes back to the right corner, behind the net. Pressured by Simpson. Pass is blocked by Brown. And a second attempt clear, but it will be an icing against Storm Surge with 1:01 left.
Change. Got around the players. By 2 goals.
Back off the ref, shot wide the net from Dylan Simpson. 2-on-2, Ellington, covered by Williams. Centering pass to Ritter, goes over and open net, and somehow Kyer makes a stop. Back off the boards, looking for Simpson. They're going to play on.
Meet him at the line.
Jorgensen. Here's Ellington. Around the left boards.
25.
Waiting for a lane to open up and decides to go to the right corner. Cleared by Matt Decker. Simpson will finish the job. Back across. Jorgensen waits for a moment, holds up with the shot, chips left. They may have just killed a little too much time, as that will be the period. The shot that would have been beaten by the buzzer anyway. But Storm Surge add 2 to their tally, and they will take a 3-1 lead after 2. In the meantime, we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to be taking a look at scores from around the league. So here's what's been going around the RBHL. that was a big shocker if you saw on the scoreboard. The Ball Hawks with their first victory in almost a year with an upset win over the Street Force in B Division. Who would have thought about it? Meantime, we get ready in the third period in this game. Storm Surge put up 2 in the second period. And by the way, for Storm Surge, that's the first power play goal for them this season, but they could get more here. Shot and a save by Kyer. And now give it up. Daniel Decker racing it down, uses his head to clear the ball. Don Wolf now forced to backtrack and now play off the boards for Senzi. On the left circle, it's a center pass to Sikorsky, and a save! Rebound attempt, can't get it off!
Where's the winger?
Kyer keeping MVD in the game as that goes down for icing.
Wingers match up.
Denies Sikorsky. And Senzi got tied up, unable to get the rebound shot. Otherwise, this would have been 4-1. Tie up. Back to Wolf, who taps over to Brooks Dove. Shot is blocked. Attempt to clear. It's going to be another icing against MVD.
Yes, space, make sure you're carrying it.
One by MVD. Lewis sends it off the boards, looking for Simpson. Just trying to clear the zone so they can get the change. As Decker sends it to Alexander, who will clear. And they're going to say that they did not gain the blue line. MVD felt like that they had gained the blue line, but official Chris Valley said no, they didn't. As it's tied up in the circle, MVD just want to get out so they can make the change at the point. Around the right boards, centers up and off a body. Okun attempts to clear, and this is going to hit Galabo, so they will be able to change.
One wing. Two wings.
Well, if you can't transition, throw it at the goal. So they finally get their change, but Lewis is still out there, and there's a shot that gets blocked by Lacasse.
Dylan, change when you can.
Stanley on the right, covered by a couple of red jerseys, does lose control, and Simpson gets it over looking for Lacasse in a race into the corner.
Reverse.
Now plays back. Simpson from the circle, shot gets deflected high. Stanley up to Wilson Dove. Facing 2 defenders. And just forced to take it to the corner. Now back to Brooks Dove. Shot and a save by Kyer. He'll hang on. And Ritter does not look like he is in any comfort right now. He's holding around his thigh. I think he's saying that the ball got him there. Luckily, it wasn't any higher. Back it goes to John Wolf. Brooks Dove tries to wrist one off of the body. Wolf sends it across. Could not find a deflection from Stanley. Ritter attempts a centering pass and cleared away by Waters. And finished off. It was forward of the blue line and it hits Galabo. No ice. John Wolf. Will send it up to Ellington. 7:20 left in regulation. Trying to find his way around Matt Decker. They get tied up as MVD make a change. Looking for any kind of help, comes out. And back to Wolf. Sends it over to Wilson Dove, but gets triple teamed, gets it over to Ritter. Shot wide of the net.
Going on, you got all the time in the world.
There's Miller.
Now.
Will try to get it away and over to Waters. They'll loft it, blocked by Ritter. Still in the zone, not for long though, as they will force Storm Surge, though they were already tagged up. Sarah Williams.
Hey, one behind you, one behind you.
Will slap it over to Waters, who has to settle it down and now plays it across to Matt Decker. And off of Miller, off a couple of bodies, that ball is getting really bouncy in this period.
They got deep right.
Decker finds his way to the scorekeeper's table and down the floor. Back behind the net, pressured by Brown. MVD really need to push the pace here. As that comes down, Williams in a race down with Ellington. Mike Ellington gets there. Tries center, finds the way to Ritter on the high slot. Centers up, blocked by Alexander. But recovers, gets tied up again, this time by Matt Decker. Howard unable to hang on. Here's a partial 2-on-1. Brown the other way. Drop pass. Shot from Simpson gets blocked by Cowart. There's Alexander again. Shot tipped wide. Rebound attempt. Can't find a lane. Back in the left corner. Senzi tries to pressure as that shot goes into the corner. Now tie up between Cowart and Simpson. Simpson with a shot and a save by Galappo. Rebound attempt. Rebound. Yankee Doodle dandy save by Galappo. Galappo stretches out the pad and denies MVD.
Step up, Sarah. Nice job. Hey, coming behind you.
And now 2-on-1 the other way. Sikorsky hits the brakes but lost control.
Great play.
Matt Decker up to Simpson. Wrist one on save by Galappo. And we'll leave it for Cowart halfway through the third period. And whiffed on by Alexander. Now we'll just throw one on and blocked by Ritter. Stretch pass looking for Sikorsky as they say it was tipped. No, the back official says that it was icing. Sikorsky said that he touched it, and yeah, official Lyle Blue said it was touched, so they're going to. Yeah, Sikorsky was appealing that he tipped it, and official Lyle Blue agrees. It's back to Wolf, who tries to poke it. Lacasse picks it up. As he tries to drive the net, steered away by the pad of Galappo. A second chance, looking for a tip. Lacasse couldn't get it on. Back behind the net, looking for the wraparound tip, and could not get it on. Lacasse steered it a little bit wide as they'll be down the floor. Stanley trying to beat the icing. He ain't going to make it.
You can't do it, Michael.
I know.
You're too slow, Michael.
Whatever.
Catch.
One by MVD, quick shot gets blocked into the end boards. Attempted clear, gets there. Stanley on a 2-on-1, has an opening. Shot save by Kyer. 4:03 remaining in the third.
Wait.
Make sure you got 5, guys.
Rotate out, we come back out.
Yeah.
One by Storm Surge. Sends over to Sikorsky. Wrist shot blocked by Riggy. You know, over the course of the game, the ladies have been really putting their bodies on the line on defense. From Riggy's aggressive forechecking, Sarah Williams sacrificing her hand for a block. And Autumn Cowart with some great defense. Here's a 2-on-1. Centers up. Had an opening for Miller, but out of his reach. As they'll turn it over. Schmidt We'll try to wrist one on, blocker save by Kyer. Sikorsky tries a wide angle, does not get it on net. Wilson Dove with a shot, and that's blocked. Sikorsky, one-timer, it breaks through! Went off of Mel Lewis's foot and in. Wilson Dove will get credit with the goal. Well, that was a bit of luck on the side of Storm Surge. It went off the foot of Mel Lewis and found the hole. So Wilson Dove will get credit with the goal, and that's his first of the season. 3:07 left, and MVD just can't catch a break. Woo. Storm Surge. I mean, the past few goals have been from deflections, intentional or not. That's what's going to make Storm Surge a dangerous team throughout this season. And they will summon everyone back to center with 3:07 left in the third. We'll see what MVD decide to do here. It's a big hill to climb. That's won by Storm Surge. Glove down by Matt Decker. It gets blocked by Ritter. Shot and a save. And Kyer is just going to take the draw. 2:56 left in the third. We're talking about big hills to climb. The NHL team here, Carolina Hurricanes, they put something in the history books on Friday. After giving up the empty netter, being down 4-2, came back and won the game in overtime. So if they can do it there, it's possible here. Back over to Christopher Brown. And he'll just slap it down the floor. They're going to keep Kyer in the net for now. There's no indication of pulling him, at least not yet. It's kept in by Daniel Decker. Tie up and the high slot. Alexander trying to get a shot off, but just has no room to work with. Sarah Williams. It's blocked.
You got this, Sarah.
Wilson Dove gets there. Now Sarah Williams pressuring to throw it down the floor. Ellington with control, pressured by Daniel Decker. Centers up and saved by Kyer off the tip in from Wilson Dove. 2:01 remaining in the third period.
Big door down there, get ready.
It's going to be back to Matt Decker. It's going to be off the boards, looking for Lacasse. Lacasse on the breakaway, but he just doesn't have enough control as it goes into the corner. Back for Storm Surge. His time is running out for MVD to come back in this game. Daniel Decker sends it up, blocked by Ritter. Ellington back to Ritter, back to Ellington. Centers up, backhand, and they score! Michael Stanley scores number 2 for the season. It's a 5-1 game, and that should put it away.
33 from 19. What's your number? And number 4. It's 19 and 4, 33 on the
And so with about a minute left as that goes over to Galappo, he'll just cover up with 1:10. The clock will just run with it being a 4-goal lead. So Storm Surge will get the win.
Exactly.
And will stay in second place for the time being. And there's a shot as a stick goes flying. Off the top. It's a clearing attempt blocked by Lewis. Looking for a tip in, not available. Stanley sends it back down to John Wolf. Now center to Schmick. Drop pass for Sikorsky. They'll try a shot in. Was looking for the tip, and Kyer makes the stop, but that clock continues to run.
Just in case.
So Storm Surge will get back 1 point behind the Labatt Blues, who had an overtime win today. And so one more draw. Schmick will just tip it on, and that's going to do it. They're just going to run down the clock. Storm Surge with a 5-1 win. Thanks to some luck on their part as well as some skillful plays by their forwards. And they will move back within a point of the Labatt Blues. Like I said, with how much luck they've had in this game, this is going to make for a dangerous team come playoff time. We'll be back with a wrap up.
Here you go. Yeah.
This game was a mix of skill and a bit of luck. A lot of the goals from Storm Surge have come from deflections. Again, whether it was off of one of their own or off of one of the MVD defense, it all works out for them, and this is what's going to be critical for them, whether that luck continues for them going to playoff time later in the season. 4 different goal scorers for Storm Surge. Sikorsky gets his first 2 goals of the season, so a big night for him. But for MVD, like I said, just a bunch of bad luck, bunch of deflections, and one off of a defender's foot. That's something you just got to shake off and move on to the next game. But as I said before with last season, don't count them out. They've had some excellent defense, just some better offense. So that'll do it for this week, and we'll be back next week for another game. From XL Sports World, this is Daniel Wilson. We'll see you next time around.